Yeah, I mean, this summer it was just a lot of reps. This summer, last summer, it was just a lot of reps. I feel like I have a good form, good mechanics. I think I get my feet in place, almost every shot. But just getting the reps, and repping out makes. And I was able to shoot with all these guys, Koby and Travis, and guys like that, Ansley. So I was able to build my confidence. And just every game I'm ready to shoot.
Is it easier to pull the trigger too when you're playing on this team where the coach wants you to shoot too?
Oh, for sure. I mean, he doesn't back down from any shot. If I feel comfortable shooting, he's comfortable with it. So he definitely gives us confidence to go out there and just make shots and make plays.
Coach mentioned before this game he really wanted to focus on defense and hone in. You were one of the better defensive players that I've seen on the floor. How do you kind of rally the troops and kind of get the defensive end working for your team?
Yeah, I mean, I try to go every night and, bring the defensive energy from my standpoint, trying to disrupt, trying to get to the guards and things like that. And I think that just, rubs off on other guys. They want to get out there and, be able to, disrupt and do things like that. But, we have a good defensive team. Ortega, Amari, they're dogs on defense. And then the other guys, they're just out there, getting deflections and things like that and, being solid. And credit to Andrew, he had another tough matchup at the 4 again, and he held his own. So we just continue to be great on that end.
Pope talked about not believing in letdown games. What is your stance on that? Like,
on letdown games?
Yeah.
What you mean by that?
Like coming off of a big Duke win to not even worry about letting that linger, the celebration linger too long.
I got you. Yeah. Now he just preached to us that every next game is your biggest game of your life, and I think that's how we approached it. And we really focusing on Lipscomb. They're a good team, very dangerous actions that they run, and they're really good. So we just have to focus in on them. Play to our standards. Our standards is excellence, and we went out there, guarded them, pretty good. And offensively, we were able to get good shots. So we just went out there and played our game, and the results was a big win.
For your career, you've not been particularly known as an elite three-point shooter, and teams when they're scouting you, they continue to go underneath these ball screens, and you continue to punish teams from the three. So what does that say? How much confidence do you have in your shot right now, and how much are you looking to grow in that area throughout the season?
Yeah, I have a lot of confidence in my shot. I work on it every day, especially that under shot. The guys have been going under a lot, so I work on that almost every day. Just getting the reps of that, and tonight I was able to hit some good shots. So I'm just going to continue to shoot it when I'm open and shoot with confidence.
What does it mean to be a part of the first Kentucky team that's hit 10 3-point shots in the first 4 games?
It's crazy to think about, but it's not surprising with the guys that we got on our team. We got some elite shooters, Koby, Travis, Ansley, Jackson. The list goes on, honestly. But it's not surprising. Everybody puts in their work, on a daily. So we just go out there and play our game, have fun, and that's the result of it.
Did you know Jackson was going to have a big game tonight?
I mean, yeah, we always tell Jackson to have big games. I mean, I think every game he's going to do that. Last game he didn't, have his best scoring night. But, today he came out focused and he had some great shots. Defensively he was great this game, last game. So he's a big part of our team, and we count on him every night.
The UK Sports Video, they released the documentary following the Duke game, and in the huddle there, you can see Mark Pope kind of predicts the Cooper Flag spin move where Ortega rips it away. So what does the national media maybe not know about Coach Pope and his acumen as X's and O's kind of guy?
Yeah, I mean he's just very smart guy. He kind of knew. They were doing that a couple times in the game where they would ISO, Cooper and stuff like that. So, he was just ready for the moment. He didn't shy from that. He just locked in, told us what we needed to do, and we executed it to perfection. Ortega got a steal and we got a big win, but that was a great win. We got to keep building on that. Great win tonight. Keep building on that, and just keep stacking wins.
How important was it to get Jackson going tonight offensively after kind of a disappointing offensive performance last week?
It was great. I mean, I think Jackson, he went back to the gym and just put a lot of work in, and it paid off tonight. We saw him every day in there, getting shots after practice, before practice, things like that. So he's able to get himself going tonight. We expect that every night from him. I mean, he's a great scorer. a great leader for us, and we're going to just continue for him to get better throughout the year as we get better.
You feel like you have more freedom shooting the ball and more?
I have a lot of freedom shooting the ball. I think everyone does. I think he's mentioned everyone has the green light to shoot it. I mean, it's our offense, the space that we have. We're able to just go out there and shoot with confidence every night. We're just having fun out there playing free, and just going out there trying to win.
He made an interesting comment to us. He said, "We don't think about making shots; we just think about taking shots."
Oh, that's what he said.
Which is kind of the opposite of what you would think. A lot of people think, I gotta make this.
I think what he means by that is just he knows the caliber of guys that on his team, the shooters that we have. So I think the more that we take, the more we probably will make, because we have a lot of great talent, shooting the three-point line. So I think that's probably what he means by that.
What Kobe's doing is kind of ridiculous right now.
Yeah, video game stuff.
You expect Flames to start coming up?
Maybe. Best shooter in the country. Yeah.
You've talked about that kind of offensive openness as part of the reason you wanted to come here and play for Coach this season. Still, has that taken some getting adjusted to once these actual games have begun, like knowing that I'm going to go every night at all?
It was more in the summer, just getting adjusted. I mean, we repped it out so much, and I think I'm just comfortable now. I mean, there's so much space, so much freedom. We move the ball well. We have a lot of guys who are very unselfish, so we're all getting each other open shots and making plays for each other. So I think that makes it easy.
This is the first Kentucky team in program history to hit at least 10 3-pointers in the first 4 games. Does that surprise you at all that that's the case? Or?
Yeah, that doesn't really surprise me like that. I mean, you think about the caliber of shooters that we have on this team, starting with Kobe, Jackson, Travis, Ansley. Trent, myself. The list goes on. We got great shooters, and every night everybody goes out there and shoots with confidence. I've seen them put the work in as well, so we just reaping the benefit of that.
You talked about Jackson's leadership. He said after the game that he thought he let the team down with his body language against Duke. Just knowing his caliber and who he is as a leader, is kind of what's your stance on somebody like him having to say something like that?
Yeah, I mean, Jackson, he's been great. I think he was probably harder on himself than everybody else was. But we count on him, depend on him to be out there every day, leading us, being a great teammate. And he had a great night tonight, so we're all happy for him. And we hope that he just continues to do that throughout the year. Even if he has a bad game, we're there to continue to help him and help him mentally and just getting back to the next game. One bad game can't hurt you. You got to keep being focused for the next one, because like tonight he had a big game, so just try to continue to have that mindset.
Yeah. Did you even notice that in the moment, the bad body language he was talking about, or is that something that you didn't really even know until he brought it up?
I didn't really notice that. I knew he was frustrated with himself, just from the game. He's a high-level scorer. He didn't really score much, but he was very active, just like in the huddles, talking a lot. Defensively, he was great. So it wasn't like a big notice, but we're happy to have him on the team. He had a great game today. We continue to hope that he has better games next time.
Lamont, you've been 1 of 6 on 3.
I feel like with certain lineups, I might have to do more than with other certain lineups. So it's just about seeing who I'm on the floor with, and then kind of adapting and going from there.
But it's more than shooting. Is there more emphasis on the other parts of the game than there was today?
I think the stress about shooting kind of goes away a little bit just because we have so many other great shooters. Like seeing Jackson today, he's back to what he does, and everybody else shoots the ball pretty well. So it kind of takes pressure off of myself a little bit more.
I guess I'm trying to get it. Maybe we know you're a shooter. We need to see you pass. We need to see defense.
Exactly,
we need to rebound, all that stuff.
Just trying to show different parts of my game, whether it's playmaking or rebounding, and just not trying to be one-dimensional. Thank you.
Your eyes kind of light up when you see people go zone.
Huh?
Your eyes kind of light up when you see guys go zone.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's kind of surprising to me when a team goes zone against us, just because I don't think it makes too much sense. Having a lot of shooters here, and so whenever I see it, I think it's a great opportunity for us to just light it up a little bit.
Do you feel like you guys are getting more comfortable with each other as the weeks go on?
Yeah, definitely. I think every practice, every game, we keep getting more comfortable just because we're spending more time on the floor with each other, on the court and off the court, and that always helps out. Just knowing who you're playing with and being able to read their minds and then reading yours, and you kind of just start to flow with each other a lot better.
Kobe, Coach said that you guys were not stressed. You don't do that. This team doesn't do that. You just show up and prepare.
Yeah.
The question was asked him, was he worried about like a hangover after the Duke game? And he said, no, they don't ever stress. So is that true? Are you guys just free flowing at all times, just preparing for the next day, next practice, whatever?
100%. I feel like, you know, we probably take a couple minutes to celebrate a win, and after that, we're kind of just hungry for the next one. You know.
That coach tonight of Lipscomb talked about this after the game, and he said that every time Koby Brea shoots it, I feel like it's going in. And you know, you're shooting 78% for the year. Is it kind of starting to feel like that, but still making sure you get the right shot?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just like when you're shooting the ball at this level, people kind of think that you can just shoot anything. And the biggest thing that I think about is just making sure I take good ones. You know, I don't want to force anything. I kind of just let the game come to me, like I'm just saying.
You said last game that you said, well, one of the reasons that you're getting this kind of is they can't really lack off anybody. And the other coach tonight said, well, when they've got Butler hitting them and they've got Robinson hitting them and they've got Owe hitting them, you can't really just focus on Koby because then one of the other guys will hit him. Is it still feeling like that's helping you free up on some of these shots?
Yeah, most definitely. And I think it doesn't just free me up, but it frees up the other guys too. You know, just like you said, we have so many great shooters that on any given night, anybody can light it up. You know, and you can't really pinpoint and focus on one player because everybody else is going to start to spark it up too. So you kind of got to pick your poison.
Is it music to yours when Coach Pope said, we made 10, but we only took 25, we need 35?
I love the sound of that. Man, that's definitely music to my ears. I agree with him. You know, I think we got to take more, and I'm pretty sure we'll work towards that.
You guys held them to something like 0 for 13, 0 for 14 from 3 to start the game. What does the staff emphasize as far as 3-point defense?
Yeah, I think like we're really underrated defensively. Like everybody focuses on our offense just because we shoot a lot of threes, we play fast, but our defense, man, is something else. We have a lot of dudes on the team that can really lock up, and it's really starting to show.
So you're wearing the 413 on your wrist. Is that your favorite verse?
Yeah,
or
it's
what?
my favorite verse. I do it before every game. Just kind of a reminder to myself, whenever I don't have this on, I have a bracelet with the verse, and I just try to, like I said, keep it as a reminder anytime things are going my way or whatever. I kind of just look at it, and it just takes me back to that place.
Koby, I think you're shooting 83, 84%